Hello guys, Lan here. Roblox trading is huge, more so that thousands of Robloxians trade literally every day. Because of this, communities dedicated to trading take form and only a few of them become popular. One of those communities is a website called Rolimons. Debuted in 2018, this particular well-known community has thrived recently, surpassing 100,000 members on their Discord not too long ago. However, over the years, Rolimons has shown signs of corruption, toxicity, and overall a poor lead in their valuation methods. These are my 3 reasons why I'm just not a fan of Rolimons. Now before I begin this video, I'd like to state that many people use Rolimons, and when I say many, I mean it. Many people, including me, almost depend on Rolimons for daily trading and profits, and without this website, things would just be much more difficult. These are just my opinions that I've formulated on past events since late 2021 up till this point. I mean no bias or harm towards the future and well-being of Rolimons, but my goal rather is to show what is wrong with this community and how that could be changed. My first point is the potential bias of the Value Changer Council. Since mid-2021, many users have noticed some sort of bias that is developed within the current Value Council. One such example could possibly be with the Cleos hat. A person named Demise, a value changer himself, overpaid for a Cleos on August the 1st of 2022, and after a single day, that Cleos immediately went into discussion. This angered a lot of traders because many users have had an issue with their rare items having sufficiently completed trades for their item to go into discussion, yet for it to be ignored. The same could be said with demand items, and now people simply refer to this behavior as VCers sleeping. Now, I do understand that Cleos is an exceptionally rare item, let's just be real here. However, Demise's status shouldn't mean to allow for unfair privileges. Many people have stated their opinion and called out Demise for corruption to save money he spent on Cleos. Although many people were unhappy, nothing ever got done, and the whole scandal was over within less than a week. Another potential example is with Reism's Red Balloon Hoard. However, this one is more of a loosely defined accusation more than a solid piece of evidence. My second reason for not liking Rolimons is because of their strict proof-based system. As the Roblox market was inflating seriously, the Value Council made a decision no one expected. On April the 2nd, 2022, Rolimons announced the more permanent removal of the wrap-based system due to items relying more on proof rather than sales. This was mostly justified due to the fact that the economy had inflated to the size of a hot air balloon and had been the highest it's ever been. They also went on to explain how it was becoming increasingly difficult for demand items to recover from LPPs since items were generally more expensive. However, no one expected a sudden change just a little while later. On May the 2nd, exactly 2 years after the wrap-based system was removed, Sinister S became a limited item. With nearly 1 year of promotional limiteds, the entirety of Rolimons dropped their jaws in awe, watching for what seemed to be the first time in existence of a classic Roblox-made item going limited. Over the many months after Sinister S went limited, many new classic Roblox items have also went limited. This has surged the economy into a downward spiral, such as smalls becoming worth 100 to 200 Robux again. Coming with this, many people have also accused Rolimons of forcing a deflation. One good example is with the purple butterfly smile. At the time, the item was getting 0 lowball proofs. However, Rolimons made a statement about multiple demand items receiving minor drops due to their wrap, and falsely stated that the face had received proofed lowballs. This is funny because not a single lowball proof had existed for this face, yet as soon as the announcement was made, people panicked. I strongly believe that the proof-based system has allowed the further manipulation of demand items. Another example is an item like Violet Fang, where people attempted to save the face by proofing small random overpays even though its wrap was doing extremely poorly at the time. Rolimons even decided to begin devaluing items that had been valued during inflation. Every single odor item alongside the squids and lament got devalued. Skelefriend, the last odor item to be devalued, lowered once before Rolimons straight up took its value from the item. Despite items like Supa Dupa Flycap losing over 30,000 value, it never got devalued. So why did Rolimons even do this? It's obvious that items will die significantly during deflation. However, a devaluation of items is simply not justified. This could perhaps be a potential bias or hatred towards odor items, which I don't like either, and the popular Squid series. My final statement about Rolimons is the Discord community. Over the years, the Discord server itself has become especially toxic, with arguments and hate comments appearing literally every day in an already heated server. It's come to my attention that the server is more of a border war than a nice lovable community like it was back then in 2020. There are countless messages relating to people on hating each other, arguing, and overall being excessively disrespectful. Now, I understand that Gen Z isn't the most perfect generation, and the mood of society is more heated than ever. However, it's clear that some sort of toxicity has evolved within the community into a group of people really there for the cash grab instead of tradition and values. The way Rolimons moderates the behavior is fine, but lacking. Many arguments can go on forever before a moderator finally ends the altercation, and others also abuse certain channels by speaking or making ridiculous comments. Other traders usually argue with others in value requests by replying to a message with another proof and clowning the user for being retarded or an idiot, etc. Again, I get that people aren't perfect, neither am I. However, I wish Rolimons took a further step to dealing with this. My one and only conclusion to all this is that Rolimons himself doesn't have the time to manage the server he's created, which allows his managers to take control, who sadly don't get much accomplished. I again repeat the fact that I don't mean harm or bias towards this hardworking community, and I simply wanted to state the facts in this video as future reference to what may change in the Rolimons community. The server was once established as a small group dedicated to helping others to trade and get better, although it has since taken a turn for the worse. I sincerely hope that Rolimons and their staff can do things to get better and hopefully change the direction of their community. What thoughts do you guys have about Rolimons? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. See ya.